Page 4, bum bum bum, da-na-na-na. How did we get here? I don't know, but let's continue with the story. After several hours, the epic duel came to its end. Shadowstalker had wasted Sharuk. The dragon lay in his own grime, with several gashes and only 2 limbs left. Shadowstalker sighed in relief, but when he sat against the dragon's corpse, he was immediately on his feet again, for there was an imminently low, quiet growling coming from several places in the dark cave. Babies. And Shadowstalker estimated he was outnumbered 40-1. Shadowstalker immediately sent a tell to one of his 4 best friends, Immense, Season 68 Human Mage. 'Twas a port and a short distance by goat later that Immense arrived, just as the dragons pounced. Come on down to Josh's Razors and Other Sharp Things to Cut Yourself With Emporium. No more waiting around for your parents to finish mowing the lawn. And our prices are low, just like our blood level. Anyone, season 60 and up, come to Shadowstalker's Shit Shop. We have all sorts of shit, including a Mage's Honor set, brand new, and Stave of Ultimate Destruction, dropped off Sharuk the Dragon of Nightmares just today. Immense used his blink ability to snap to the battle from the mouth of the lair. There were a good 50 dragons, a couple 100 pounds each. He cast an area effect of 30 meters called Frozen Suffering and killed off roughly 20. He sensed a large presence at his back. He blasted the dragon with an arcane spell named Katutro without even turning around. Shadowstalker was stealthed, picking off the odd mob here and there. As soon as Immense zoomed, Shadowstalker was all over them biatches, finishing off the last of the dragonkin. Shadowstalker bandaged Immense and thanked him heartfully, offering a full Mage's Honor set. Immense refused, as always. Gnomes, crushed by Tauren. Dwarves, ganked by the undead. Elves, blasted by troll mages, and humans cursed and tormented by orc locks. What are you gonna do? Join Gangsta in a PvP raid now, and fight for the Alliance. Come on down to Lady Savanta's pub. We have a new drink, Fail Ale. 99% alcohol, XXX. For all you fucking losers. On the way out of the lair, Shadowstalker, along with Immense, flashed and came out in an emerald cave. No way out. Oh shit. They activated a chain quest. Bum bum bum! Tauren, we want you. Looking for group. Looking for more. We need a tank 53 and up for Blackrock Depths. Please send tell to Gabriel for invite. And now, back to the program. They recognized the maniacal turtle from pugging this quest with guild members. They couldn't fight the maniacal turtle alone. Shadowstalker sent out a tell. /tell Mondar. Help! /invite Mondar. His other best friend, a gnome. Season 70 Fury Warrior from Hell. BRT. Came the reply. Stargold. Fine grind, premium, discount potions. Tune in next Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central for an all-new Dwarven Survivor Stranglethorn Vale. Mondar was there in an instant. The maniacal turtle was big compared to him, but nonetheless, Mondar held like 3 human pallies might. Battle shout! Enrage! Rend! Mondar exercised every ability he had, while Shadowstalker and Immense picked at the turtle from behind. Finally, the maniacal turtle fell. Each of them received 3,500 experience, and Immense even leveled up to Season 69, spending his talent point in fire, as was his custom. Mondar took the loot, a legendary polearm, enhancing strength by 85. After that was done, Shadowstalker skinned him, receiving 8 thick leather and 3 rugged hides. Flash! Blades are us. Thousands of blades, all discount prices. A ye old sex shop for all your kinky needs. A random local inn and tavern somewhere in Ashenvale. They popped up in a hidden section of Ashenvale. A tavern/inn. This wasn't right. Ashenvale is elf territory, and elves don't serve liquor. They were about to enter and speak with the barmaid for the next quest link, when Arlo, their best dwarven friend, appeared, sloshed out of his tank. They sent him an inv to the party. He accepted. The group entered the bar and drank dwarven stout and jungle vine wine, till a massive Kodo strolled in. No Tauren present. Suddenly, Shadowstalker got a fist in the head. He turned around and stabbed the guy right in the face. 200 people were in the battle. There were over 9,000 deaths. Luckily, the graveyard was right beside the inn, so everyone was just resurrecting. In the midst of it all, a human rogue ganked Immense, whose immediate reaction was to turn around and blow the guy's crotch into a million flaming pieces, which he did. But after hours of fighting, the server, the source of all life and meaning, shut down for routine maintenance, and everyone DC'd. Post-trade channel. Oh, want to sell Gauntlets of the Sea. They're a rare item, blues, and they'll heal on use for up to 400. Made of the finest leather in Azeroth, they're perfect for a rogue in the 40s. 12 gold, 9 silver, 28 copper, or best offer. Please send tell to Moshank in the Ironforge district with requests. Feeling a bit too lively? Wish you could kill yourself slowly? Well, now you can. Death is just a puff away, with sticks. Warning, side effects may include yellow teeth, decaying skin, gradual loss of brain, and eventual undeath. Everything appeared as though made of sand, and slowly came into focus. Shadowstalker reinvited Immense, Mondar, and Arlo. They entered the now empty tavern and spoke with the barmaid. She required several things of them. First, she wanted the head of Zandalmar, the great troll shaman. Second, she asked the necklace of twisted hatred. The great orc warlock Thargil bore it. Lastly, a potion. This potion was suspected in a chest guarded by the threesome, Malalar, undead rogue, Druznal, orc warrior, and Germain, troll hunter. Shadowstalker immediately got the entire Gallant 5. The new party summed up to Shadowstalker, Season 70 Subtlety Combat Rogue, Immense, Season 69 Fire Mage, Mondar, Season 70 Fury Warrior, Arlo, Season 70 Holy Priest, and Lamikova, Season 70 Gnome Destruction Warlock. And so, the Gallant 5 set forth. Beep! Now, back to the program. They came to a cave of molten walls and flaming pillars. No mobs, just 3 boss doors. Smaller ones to the east and west, and a massive door to the north. They started with the east door, Thargil, and the necklace of twisted hatred. Before anything, though, Shadowstalker poisoned his weapons. Immense buffed everyone with arcane intelligence and dampened magic. Mondar drank an elixir of greater defense and read Scroll of Protection 2. Arlo power word fortitude everyone. Lastly, Lemikova demon-skinned himself and summoned Larzal, his Fellhunter hell minion. Shadowstalker stealthed, and they stormed the room. Shadowstalker quickly rushed to a dark corner in the back of the room. Lemikova, Immense, and Arlo stayed quite near the door and blasted spells towards the battle. Mondar and Larzal went in, weapons in a mass flurry. Mondar had killed the Lock's minion in 58 seconds flat, while Larzal held the bastard orc. Shadowstalker snuck up and ambushed him for 300% weapon damage. Ah! Thargil screamed as Lemikova renewed his curse of agony. The orc fell. Shadowstalker grabbed the necklace of twisted hatred, and they sat down to heal, rebuff, and recharge mana. Next up was the room to the west, Zandalmar, Troll Shaman. Upon the door being blown in by a ferocious kick from Shadowstalker, Zandalmar cast out a series of totems, buffed up with Rockbiter weapon, and parried a monstrous hamstring from Mondar. The troll was tough, garbed in legendary mail and wielding an artifact weapon. Immense ran in close and released an ice blast, freezing Zandalmar in place, and then backed up towards the door before unleashing a hail of large flaming comets upon the troll. Mondar, noticing Yo-Yo, Lemikova's Voidwalker minion, switched to Berserker stance and exercised it to its fullest. Curses were flying everywhere from Lemikova. Shadowstalker was behind Zandalmar in stealth, and garroted him for some gross DPS. Then he performed 5 sinister strikes and expose armor, reducing Zandalmar's armor rating with amazing results. Another 5 sinister strikes, ending with a rupture, for even more bleed damage than before. Arlo threw some shadow words into the battle and began dishing out minor hots. Threw in some blasts from his wand, and sat back to recharge his mana. Introducing the new Torby. Cuddle it, feed it, put it to bed. Torby. "25.25 minutes later, Shadowstalker hit the killing blow with a 5-point eviscerate. The party all sat to recharge, before rebuffing and moving towards the large double doors and their final quest objective. A new suspense drama thriller action tale. Excellent. Tune in now, CBC Tuesdays, 9, 8 Central. The Gallant 5. A new album out from the Four Cenarians. Get your copy now at HMV. This album includes such hit songs as Stab My Heart Because I Love You, Stabby Rip Stab Stab, Rip Apart My Soul, Cut My Wrists, Die, Then Drink Your Blood and Urine to Kill Yourself Again, Bitch. HMV. Get your copy now. Malala, Druznal, and Germain were just chillin' when the door opened, but no one was there. Malala stealthed and went to inspect it. As soon as he cleared the door, DPS, darts, spells, curses, shadow words, debuffs, roars, and vicious attacks smashed into him. How did they see through my stealth? He couldn't help but wonder as he fell under the company of damage. Druznal latched onto Arlo, and Mondar struggled to pull the aggro. Soon succeeding, he switched to defensive stance because he saw Germain's wolf going for Immense, so he had to pull it too. The troll himself was pounding rifle rounds into Arlo. He was almost dead, and was pushed to his limits as he recited his desperate prayer, followed by a power word shield. Germain fell, obliterated by Immense, Arlo, and Lamikova, assisted by his imp minion, Imarilyn. Now the entire party turned on Drasnol. He evaporated as a spattering of spells connected simultaneously. Unfortunately, the imminent shockwave of the occurrence killed Immense. Arlo was quick to accept a mana ruby from Lamikova, who had requested it from Immense earlier, recharged, and resurrected the mage. Having trouble getting your battle axes and swords sharp enough to cut through flesh? Stop on by to Rick's Sharpening Shop. We're in the same building as They Know You're Gay, but do you? New and improved Troll Gin Mobile. Such features as unlimited calling throughout Azeroth, for free. Long distance call rate is only 3.3 silver a minute. You can buy one and update your cards at your local auction house. Troll Gin Mobile. Because freedom has a price. An appearance in the Ashenvale Inn followed a flash. Shadowstalker, holding the head, the necklace, and having just picked the lock on the chest and grabbed the potion as the flash came around, went to speak with the quest giver. He received 50 gold as a reward, and Immense dinged to endgame. He was congratulated by the party. The group then grabbed a table, and Shadowstalker bought 30 jugs of bourbon for 6 gold, dispensing them to the group in thanks and gratitude. Want to be as stealthy as your hero, Shadowstalker? Drop on by to the official Night Elf 24-hour gym. You can become stealthy, buff, and incredibly fast. Night Elf 24-hour gym. Shadowstalker looked up as a burly dwarf, looking like a very serious warrior, came through the door and posted an official notice on the wall. It read, Notice of conscription for Alterac Valley. Easy honor sets, easy honorable kills, no chance of dishonorable kills. Please gear up and come to either the Warriors Terrace in Darnassus, the Military Ward in Ironforge, or the Keep in Stormwind to board the transport to Alterac Valley in the Hinterlands. Anyone 51 and up not fighting will be sent into Ubers with but one friend and a string of debuffs. Shadowstalker frowned as he looked it over. They were to be conscripted to Alterac Valley. A valiant military movement, to say the least. He would have to fight Horde and Frostmane troops. The mass of land, to add to it all, was breathtaking. Alterac Valley was an unimaginably vast battleground. Shadowstalker sighed, informed the party, and left the group. He then strode to Astronar, took the griffin to Darkshore, then the boat to Teldrassil. Once there, he took the portal up to Darnassus. Inside, he sought out the Warriors' Terrace and queued up. Almost immediately, he was accepted to Alterac Valley number 17 and flashed to the entrance cave in the Hinterlands. Dun 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 dun. Where will the story go from here? What will happen to our heroes? Will they die in war, or will they survive? Will they kill the Horde, or will they get dead? Ah! Dun dun dun